Before and after photos used to build trust, but now they're starting to raise conversation thanks to AI because it has 100% changed the way that patients find you online. Most importantly, AI is continuing to shift the way that people decide which providers to trust and which practices they want to invest their money in. So if you're still relying on the outdated marketing strategies that used to work, you're going to feel the shift first, but not in a good way. Now, I've never really been a huge fan of over posting before and after photos to social media. You can ask any of my accounts, and not because I feel like before and after photos don't work, but I feel like there's a place for before and after photos. They belong on your website in a designated location like a photo gallery. This way patients can browse through your work, not be interrupted by the many moving parts of social media. They can make an informed decision, and boom, there's the booking link to make an appointment. Now, the role of social media is to build awareness, is to let everybody know there is a gallery on your website that does exist, and to send all of that traffic to your gallery, which is your website. Now, I was recently watching Dr. Carl Truesdale, facial plastic surgeon, on the Off the Record podcast, and he talked about something that a lot of aesthetic providers need to hear. So let me play it for you.
Is there anything that's happening kind of in plastic surgery now that concerns you?
So many. Yeah, a lot. I love AI from certain aspects, but it is awful in others. People are stealing my videos. They're stealing the work. They're dubbing it over. They cloned my voice, and they're trying to sell their procedures as mine. Literally, I can show you,
Wow.
We can find them on the phone, profiles of surgeons who are literally stealing other people's.
Legit, like actual surgeons?
Yes, stealing work.
That's terrifying.
It's awful. But furthermore, it's becoming, and just in general, it's hard to know what to believe when you see it. Agentic AI, like all this stuff, you don't know if it's real or not. A before and after doesn't compel someone because it's like, that's it. That's AI. People already asking, is my stuff AI, right?
Are you face tuning
Right.
your actor, right?
Now, of course, we all know with everything good, there's always a bad, but he talked about how people are using AI to steal other providers before and after videos. They're cloning voices. They've even cloned a few of his, and they're reposting results that don't even belong to them. And he said something that was very important. He said, we're coming to a point where before and after photos, they don't even convince people anymore because patients are starting to question if it's real or if it's AI. And when I heard him say that, y'all, I was like, you know what? We're already there. We are already there because patients are no longer trusting visuals alone. They're extremely skeptical. They're questioning everything. And do you blame them? I mean, you can have amazing results. You can have the best before and after photos. You can have the prettiest Instagram feed, but you will still lose that patient to a provider that they trust more because looking good online, y'all, that's no longer enough. I've been watching a lot of webinars lately. AI webinars, AI in marketing, AI in business, the future of AI. AI is here to stay. I think we can all agree, right? Let me know in the comments. Are we all finally getting to a point where we can accept that AI is here to stay? But there was this one webinar hosted by Carrel where they broke down the different LLMs like Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, all the things. And they talked about how these LLM platforms are really driving conversions. And here's what I want you to take away from this, because this is what I took away from this, that patients are not Googling anymore. They are using these AI platforms to guide them to answer their most commonly asked questions. So with that being said, AI is not recommending practices who have the prettiest before and after photos. AI is recommending those practices who show up with the most trusted and consistent information. Want to be omnipresent, be everywhere, because AI is pulling information from all of these platforms. Instead of relying on a bunch of different before and after photos, you have got to find ways to build trust in a world full of strangers who don't even know who you are before they book the appointment. And here are a few ways you can do that. Talk through your results on video. Explain why you're recommending certain treatments or services. Show patient journeys, not just the final outcome. Answer real questions your patients are already thinking, and make sure you're showing up consistently across multiple platforms. Like I said, be omnipresent, because the AI crawlers, they're picking up little bites and little crumbs of content from all platforms. And that is how your business and your practice will continue to show up on these LLMs as future patients search for the services and treatments you provide. And that's exactly what I'll be teaching inside of High Value Providers. If you're an aesthetic practice owner and you want to attract patients who already trust you before they walk in the door, not price shoppers, not patients there comparing your before and after photos, but patients who are ready to move forward, that's what we focus on inside of HVP, and I'll leave the link below so you can join today. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.